Royal. Royal, why you look like that? Hey, buddy. Hi, are you ready? Come on, let's get you. Let's turn this off. Come on, sir. All right. Yeah, he sees his brother. Royal, hi, boy. Hi, big boy. Okay, all right. Yeah, you strong, buddy. Hey. Hey. Hi, Royal. Wait, look, Royal, do you see your brother in there? Look. Royal, there goes your brother. You don't even care. You don't care? Come on. All right, come on. What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you for returning. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and share this video if you like what you see. Today I'm going to be doing a quick wash on one of my favorites that comes into the salon. I absolutely love this guy. If you missed his name is Royal, and he is the sweetest. He is not one of my clients, but Pops, if you see this, I would love to keep working with him. As you guys know, I generally have a topic, and if you caught that thumbnail and that title, that should tell you what the topic is today. We're going to be discussing two things. The first one being the fear around pit bulls, and the second being the vet saying that this guy needed his leg amputated and how the owner stepped in and saved his leg. But without further ado, let's get straight into this video. First, we're going to be starting off just by me saying I love pit bulls. I think I love them probably just as much as I love golden doodles. But I love pit bulls. They are the sweetest dogs, I swear. I don't understand the narrative around pit bulls because, one, I've never been aggressively attacked by a pit bull, and I've been working for this company and with animals for about 12 years now, and I've never had a negative experience with a pit bull. Most of the time they are very scared and they don't know what to do but to protect themselves if they feel like that they are being harmed, but they are not naturally born aggressive in any way. So I don't understand where that narrative came from. Now, when I say that, I'm not taking away from those people who have been attacked by this breed, because I do understand some people have a legitimate fear of pit bulls because of a trauma that they've been through. I'm just stating me personally, I have not been through that. And I know there are some people that do believe that dogs cannot be born aggressive, and I'm kind of on the fence with that because I have seen a very aggressive puppy, not to humans but to other dogs. So I'm a little on the fence with that one. I'm not totally sure. But before we dive too deep into this conversation, I really want to know if y'all could drop in the comments if y'all have pit bulls. What kind of pit bulls do y'all have? Because I really want a blue nose pit, and I also want a merle. I don't know what the technical color term is for pit bulls, but I know like in Aussies it's a merle color. But I like a pit bull like Royal. I would love a pit bull that color, or a blue nose pit. But we have 3 dogs, and the 4th one is just it's not in the foreseeable future. But getting back to the topic at hand, I do understand that some people do have a legitimate fear of pit bulls. I'm going to say I don't feel like it should be the dog that you fear, more so the owner, the person who owns the dog, because I strongly believe that dogs are very trainable. Look at how dirty that ear was. I had to slow the video down just so y'all could see how dirty his ears were. Just a side note before I hop back into it, it is very important to clean your dog's ears, and an ear can become this dirty if you wash the dog and water gets in the ear and just sits in there. So put cotton balls in the ears while you wash your dog, and you can protect the ears from ear infections or any buildup and debris in the ear. I feel like me talking about ear cleaning was just like me pitching an ad. Hey, buy this ear cleaner. Keep your dog's ears nice and shiny. But anyway, back to the topic. Yes. So I personally feel like it is the owner behind the dog, because I've had so many customers come in the store and come in the salon and actually say that they are training their dog to be aggressive. And I ask them why. Well, because, he's got to protect my house. And if somebody comes in, if an intruder comes in, he's got to understand. And this dog is just so friendly. And I don't understand why he's so friendly. I thought this breed was yada, yada, yada. And what frustrates me about that is dogs have natural instincts. I'm going to say that again for people who don't understand. Dogs have natural instincts. They know when their owner is in fear. They know when their owner is injured. They know when to protect and when to kind of back down and relax. You can have an overly friendly dog, no matter what breed it is, but I promise you, if you were in danger, your dog would protect you. There is a video up on YouTube that I've seen, ironically on YouTube because I'm always on YouTube, but there's a video up on YouTube, and this intruder came into this woman's house and she has a big old Great Dane, and the Great Dane is an overly friendly Great Dane. He was so happy to see the guy. Oh my goodness, he was jumping up and down trying to lick him, and then once he realized that the owner was afraid, the dog instantly went into attack mode. So I always tell people who come in with their dogs and say, he's so friendly, how's he going to know to protect the house? He's afraid of a fly. Dogs have natural instincts. Sometimes you just have to let the dog react when it is appropriate, and don't train your dogs to be aggressive, because if you're training your dogs to be aggressive and then your dog attacks somebody just out of nowhere, out of the blue, then you run the risk of, one, having to put your dog down, because now your dog is showing unprovoked aggression, which I honestly see so common being from Philly. I see it all the time. People in certain neighborhoods want to keep their dogs aggressive because they feel like that is the only way that they're going to protect their house. I'm going to say it one more time and then that's going to be it. Dogs have natural instincts. And if I'm being totally honest, it's not just Pitbull owners, it's Rottweiler owners as well. It's Husky owners as well. It's Doberman owners as well. I was coming into my job and this guy was at the vet with his dog, and it was a big old Rottie, and I love Rotties too. And the guy had a muzzle on. He had him on a loose leash, not paying attention. His dog ran up to me, but just sniffed me, was licking all over me, wasn't aggressive or anything like that. But because the dog jerked the owner's arm, he turned around and he looked like, oh, you need to be more careful. He almost got you. He almost bit you. Sir, if your dog is that aggressive, why do you have him on a loose leash, for one? And two, why are you not focused on him? Why are you not paying attention? If your dog is that aggressive, you should have him more trained, and you should have a better recall for your dog. But that is why I would never train my dog to be aggressive or have an overly aggressive dog, because I can't even take my dog in public to the vet without worrying that he's going to bite somebody. And then how do you explain that to animal control? Oh, well, I trained him to be that way. Well, that raised suspicions for you, and now that puts you on a red flag where you can't get dogs anymore. So that's why for me, it's just never that serious to make my dog aggressive, because I know my dog's going to protect when he needs to or when she needs to. But I do want to hear from you guys, so let me know in the comments what's your take on it. Do you feel like dogs are naturally prone to know when to protect and they have natural instincts, or do you feel like a dog should be trained to be aggressive? But I do want to end this topic off just by saying, don't have the fear of just one breed. I do understand, again, that people have been through certain traumatic experiences with a certain dog breed and that makes them afraid of all of them. But every dog breed can have the same reaction as the next one. So for someone to say that pit bulls are the most aggressive dog breeds, I beg to differ, because I've gotten bitten by a lot of dachshunds and chihuahuas. So again, every dog breed can have the same reaction as the next one. Try not to narrow it down to just one breed. Now for the next topic. So This guy Royal, and I don't believe that the owner, no, the owner didn't tell me at what age this happened, but Royal broke his front right leg pretty high up as well. And he did like every owner would do. He took his dog straight to the vet, had a consultation with the vet, and the vet told him, I'm going to just assume because of how high up the break was or because of how extensive the break was, that he had to have his leg amputated. And like I tell everybody, always get a second opinion. And I say always get a second opinion because some other doctors may be more willing to do things that another doctor won't be. So this owner took it upon himself to do his own research. Now, there are so many things on YouTube, on the internet that you can find that will help you with your dog. I've never come into this situation before where my dog has broken his leg and I needed to figure out what I could do because the vet was telling me to amputate his leg. But the owner didn't feel like that was necessary, and I applaud him, heavily applaud him, because not many owners will do that. A lot of owners will just take what the vet says and go with it. But I applaud him for going out and searching and finding what he needed because he was able to save his dog's leg and his dog has his leg. Also, I am not against a vet by any means, but I'm always on the side of get a second opinion because doctors are wrong all the time.
Royal, come on. Come on, Royal. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Royal. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's your brother. That's him. He poops. Now listen. Come on. Come on, Royal. Come on. Good boy. Yeah, show your brother you can be a good boy. Come on. Nah, no. Stay up here. Stay up here. Come on. Stay up here. Stay. No. Come on, Royal. Come on. Come on. Come on. You gotta come up here. Come on. Come on, Royal. No, you gotta stay up here. Yeah, you can do. Come on. Thank you. I'm like, Royal, I can't pick you up anymore. You got to get on this table.
Okay, guys, so right before I was trying to get him to get on the table, I was trying to spin him around in the tub, and because Royal is so afraid of the tub and heights, he just went dead weight on me and wouldn't let me turn him around to the point where my camera fell. Just right on the floor. He didn't care. He didn't care. And then he knew he was getting up on this table to be dried, and he just refused. He was like, nope. So one of my coworkers helped me get him up there because I can't lift him because of my back injury. And although he looks small, Royal's about a solid 95 pounds. He's a big boy. Look at that handsome boy. Just look at him.
Watch it. Come on, Royal. Back on the table. Come on. There you go.
So just adding one more thing. For anybody who is looking to get another dog, get a brand new dog. If you've never had a dog before, it is very important to do your research on the dog breed that you're getting, what it takes to have a dog. Do your research on grooming, on dog food. Do your research on what is best for a dog to eat, because dogs are like children. They are an investment, especially when vet bills come up. Oh my goodness, especially when vet bills come up. So always do your research before you get a dog. There's so much information out there when it comes to spaying and neutering, when it comes to the quality of dog food, homemade dog food, a raw diet, how important it is to brush the teeth, everything. Just do your research and don't take what one person tells you as written in stone. And I always tell people when I'm talking to them at my job about different dog foods, because there's a lot of dogs in the South that have a yeast issue. I don't know what it is, but there is an overgrowth of yeast in every single dog down here, I swear. So when I'm talking to clients about the different types of dog food that you can get for your dog that will help with that, I always tell people, don't just take what I'm telling you as gold. Do your own research. Do extensive research and find out what's going to help your dog. But when you're feeding cheap brands like Purina Pro Plan, Purina One, Puppy Chow, Dog Chow, Pedigree, when you're feeding things like that, you're going to always have a health issue with your dog. And that's just a fact, because it's like feeding your dog McDonald's every day. But I'm not going to get into dog food because I have a whole other video up about that. But I'm saying this just to say, do your research before you get a dog. Do your research while you have a dog. Get a second opinion. They're like your children in a sense. If a doctor tells you, oh, your child has X, Y, and Z, there's nothing you can do. You're going to get a second opinion. Get a second opinion about your dogs as well. They're your babies, just like they're my babies. Royal is such a happy dog. Right now, I'm taking him off the table to go blow the rest of the hair off of him because there was so much. And I just want you guys to see this when he gets back up here and I loop him. He gives me a kiss. He's such a sweet dog. I just love him. Oh my goodness, I love him. But I hope everybody saw all that hair on the table, because pit bulls shed a lot. And if you are having issues with a shedding pit bull and you want to take him to a grooming salon, do not use the Furminator. It is going to make it worse. Use the Chi. That will actually help. And just like that, guys, another completed groom, another happy dog, another happy customer. If you like what you guys see, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos, drop a comment down there of what you want to see next, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Love you guys.